Hey everybody, it is Professor Parish and we are on Module 7, if you can believe it, of English 123. So this module this week is pretty simple. Like I said last week, I'm recording this on Sunday, so I've not graded your reading response number 3s or discussion forums yet. I'll probably be doing that early this next week, but I have posted, you can see the citation presentation that I talked about in the last lecture video. It is now posted on here. You can click on it. It's a PowerPoint, but it will also pop up there on your screen if you don't want to download it. And so if you have questions about MLA, it's going to be up here. And if I notice as we go through this class, if I notice that we're needing some refresher on MLA, I will definitely do it. And we'll definitely do a refresher on MLA as we get closer to the research project. But for this week only, your big things are just getting your poetry paper in. So if we go to the guide, there's no chapters or readings for this week. It's mainly finishing up your poetry paper and submitting it by Sunday. That's pretty much it. If you have questions about your paper, feel free to email me and let me know. But that's pretty much it. That's all that we have really to do with this paper. And then if you click on the Dropbox, make sure that you submit it. You can submit it as a PDF. However, as I've noted on some people's assignments, if you submit as a PDF, I can't directly edit it. So if that's the case, then if you submit it as a PDF, I won't be able to edit it for revisions. If you do it as a document, I will be able to though. But yeah, as far as revisions go, let me go ahead and pull up. Okay, so I pulled this up on Online Word because I have a Mac at home, so I'm gonna have to pull this up on Online Word to show you all. But so as you can see here, what I do when I grade your papers is I go to this review tab and I do this thing called track changes, and I just turn it on here. And so let's say that I see this word is misspelled. I'll go here and change it, right? What it does is it will delete, it'll put a line through the word that was incorrectly spelled, and it'll show this one right here, right? So when you open up your paper, you may see something that looks, you may not see this red text here yet, but you'll see a line out to the side. It may be red. If it is red and you don't see the revision, click on that red line and it'll pop up like this, all right? So when you get your paper, you'll probably have some revisions like this. You'll have things that I may have marked out, or maybe I put a comment. So if I do a comment on here, I may be like, format this or something like that. So you'll see a comment out to the side and you can see it showing up here and you'll see the revisions. So what you'll do for your actual revisions is if you want to get rid of the comment, you'll go here to the comment and there'll be an option out to the side where you can say resolve thread or delete thread. You can delete it if it's a comment that you're like, oh, I don't need to see it anymore. It'll get rid of it, right? So as long as there is a revision to make in your paper, it will show this little bar out to the side. But let's say I want to get rid of this. So I'm going to click on this and it's going to say accept or reject deletions or insertions. Now for the pages, for the Online Word, it's accept or reject suggestion. If you download this onto Word, it may say accept or reject insertion or addition. I want to accept it because see, when I accept it, it turns green and it shows the old word is taken away and it's the new one instead. I want to do that. And so you'll notice two things happen. One, the revision is now in the document itself. And two, this little line has disappeared. All right. So what you want to do with your paper when you get it back, if you're making revisions, is you want to go through that document. And anytime you see something in red or you see a line out to the side that points to a revision, you want to correct that and make it incorporated into the paper, if that makes sense. Okay. So that's the basic idea behind the revisions. But I am going to accept revisions for paper 1 at this time up through this week. So if you still want to revise your paper 1 and get a better grade, you can do that this week. Just be sure to email them to me whenever you get done. But that's pretty much it for this week. It's a pretty low-key week. Next week, we're going to talk about paper 3, if you can believe it. It's crazy we're already to that point. But I want to give you guys plenty of time for the research project. So we are going to start paper 3 next week. But we'll get to that bridge when we cross it, right? So in the meantime, if y'all have any questions, please let me know. But otherwise, I hope y'all have a wonderful week. Please stay safe, take care, and I'll talk to y'all very soon with next week when we start paper 3. Bye.